to Sneakers in Solitude today. On his journey westwards, he decided to stop by here because he has got a letter from Folk Firebeard here in Solitude of some disturbing information regarding the event at Wolfskull Cave where Sneakers interrupted the summoning and binding ritual. Some necromancer were trying to bring back Queen Potema.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
The
People are
courier must
afraid
have
of
found
you,
you.
Sybil. Yep. So you sent Sneakers a message about Wolfskull Cave?
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
Who is Steer?
He's Solitude's priest of Arcane. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can.
Well, Sneakers will talk to Steer and we'll figure
I
something
wish you
out.
well, friend. Be careful.
Nobody's.
Very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
Speak to Steer. He can help.
It's a fine day with you around.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me.
For the Jarl? What can Sneakers do for you, Jarl?
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire.
Yes?
When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
Alright. Sneakers would be honored to help with this.
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
No worries. Take Warhorn, Torik's Warhorn to the shrine. Very well. So, Wolf Queen awakened and Warhorn. Which shrine? Oh, all the way back down there. Ah, that will be at some later point. But Sneakers will head off to talk with this Steer person. And Sneakers thinks about how Solitude sits on a natural arch, giving its port much needed shelter from the strong winds of the Ghost Sea. And contemplating the sort of emblem of Solitude, apparently. Looks something like a wolf. Like the Wolf Queen, perhaps. Scary.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Another letter?
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Letter from a friend. Sneakers got several letters from this friend already. He has been to Vollenrud. He has not been... Okay. Seems this friend must have talked to Ansgar where Snickers used to roam. Ranvegs fast. Never heard of that before. Alright, maybe. Is that very far away? Yes, it is rather. Later. Snickers has business in the northwest first. is the witch, by the way. He's going to head back to the Bard's College, but not just yet. But oh, you're that high and mighty bard, aren't you?
What do you need, my friend?
Oh, you're actually nice and polite to sneakers. That's unusual for you. Right, so let's find that guy at the
Nope. Sorry.
Temple of
Nothing.
Arcane instead. Oh, that's very close now, is it? Yeah.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove.
All of the dead. So this is where people in Solitude are buried.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
Thank you, Steer. And the man who was executed. Is he buried here?
You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude.
So how long have you tended this Hall of the Dead?
All my life. I practically grew up in the hall. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude.
What darkness?
This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Torek. My books tell the stories, have no doubt. As pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be, darkness is drawn to Solitude.
That's a bleak outlook on things. Anyway, Folk, you may be right, because Folk Firebird sent me to you to talk about Potema.
All my life. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude. Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude, and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history.
Well, she wasn't a
She was
necromancer,
responsible for the
was she?
Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
And now she has returned.
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
Right, and Snickers can go alone or get you with him. I'm just gonna save it just in
Taking
case.
on Potema won't be easy, but you are the one to do it. Ah,
Yes.
she was responsible for the Empire's near collapse. Summoned in spirit form, for the moment, a few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
Alright, well, Snickers has recently worked along with others, but it turned out quite fairly well, but on the other hand, not that well. Yeah, Snickers can do that. He's kind of used to sneaking into old catacombs and tombs and stuff.
Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this.
Oh,
I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by RK.
will do. So anything Snickers needs to know about Potema?
A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress.
Oh, really? Wow.
May Arche bless you with a long life.
Thank you. May he indeed, because this actually sounds like difficult business. But not very far away. Cool.